Hello, Professor and peers. Today I want to socialize about some articles that I read, and I selected the one I like the best, right? I selected the article Content and Language Integrated Learning in Service Teachers' Knowledge and Perceptions Before and After a Professional Development Program by McDougall and Pizzarello, that is in 2020. This article is about a study that was focused on in-service teachers and their understanding of CLIL before and after participating in a professional development program. I selected this article because it gives me a contextualization of CLIL and the implications it has on the implementation of this here in our Colombian setting. Some of the conclusions that I gathered from this article is that, it shows some of the benefits of implementing CLIL here in our context. And I can mention how CLIL can enhance academic results and providing enough exposure to the language for students. Also, I feel identified with this because especially in my context, I am teaching at a university and they are integrating this approach here at the university. So they are starting to teach some content in English, right? So one of the perceptions that we usually have as teachers is the purpose is learning English, but it is not. It's like a balance. We are working with content and language at the same time. So this approach, as the author mentioned, is an approach that goes beyond the mere usage of the target language. So it is focused also in a balanced way. I also identify some of the challenges that we can have when trying to implement this in our setting. And one of the challenges is designing suitable materials and addressing the diversity of our students, the needs, the special contexts. And I consider that is one of the problems that we have right now, that we are trying to implement different approaches here and we are not paying attention to some particular realities. So this article shows me that I, as a teacher, I need to pay attention to who my students are, what are the needs they have, what is the context, and also the findings that they have is that we need more professional training. We need more training on how to implement this, because in the study they show the comparison before and after the training. And despite teachers having some knowledge about what CLIL is, they struggle in the implementation of this. Also, there is not a clear approach to balance the integration of content and language. All the teachers that participated in the study, they taught the approach in order to improve language skills, but as the authors mentioned, CLIL is an approach to education. And one of the areas that needs to a lot of attention is planning. So teachers need to pay attention to how to plan their lessons for implementing CLIL. This article is an open experience. It's shows me how this can be implemented in the lessons. So that's why I selected this one. I feel identified with this and I consider it is an eye-opening experience because sometimes we forget the background of this implementation of CLIL. That's it. Well, that is my conclusions. Those are my conclusions about this article and I'll be reading your comments. Thank you so much.